Hello, I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a reading for my Gemini moons. The moon has just crossed into Gemini, so my reading is for my lovely Gemini moons. If you are not a Gemini moon, but for some reason you just felt drawn to this reading, or your intuition is just telling you to stick around, might get something out of this, I invite you to stay. I certainly will not discourage you to leave. I'm happy to have you here. You should always be following your intuition with these readings. But this reading is primarily for my Gemini moons. So let's get into this. I just realized I forgot to shuffle my cards. Give me a second. Let me do a big shuffling of them. I'll be right back. Okay, bye. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Alright, now let's get into pulling our cards. Oh my gosh, okay. So as I'm shuffling cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. This is our chill out, comfy, cozy time together. Hopefully this reading will make you feel comfy and cozy. I can't really promise that, but go ahead and grab a snack, get some water or whatever. Have a nice cup of coffee. Probably post this in the morning, so let's get our shadow cards. There we go. Let me take a second to adjust a little bit. Alright, Gemini moons, let's get into it. So, first we have not for you. Show you that close up. Interesting. Alright, let's see what we've got. The Star reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups. Five of Swords reversed. The Justice card reversed. And Eight of Cups reversed. So, starting off, we have the Star reversed. So, in tarot, we don't have this card here, but I just want to give you some background in case you're not very familiar with tarot. We have, there's this card called the Tower. It's a very infamous card where, you know, this tower crashes and burns in order to rebuild a better tower, rebuild something new. So the Star card comes directly after the Tower. It represents when the tower crashes and burns. And it's like that moment after the dust settles and everything is just like very quiet and calm. And it's time to rebuild, right? You kind of have this moment of reflection, you know? So when we have the star reversed, it kind of represents like seeing that tower fall, and instead of feeling hopeful and you know, kind of inspired in a way to rebuild it better, it's more so just feeling very discouraged, feeling very frustrated, like you're losing faith. Yeah, that kind of energy. And then right below that too, we've got the Five of Swords, which is oh, interesting, we have that there. Sorry, I just had like a moment. Yeah. So Five of Swords upright, we have it reversed, but when we have it upright, it represents like when we have this Five of Swords reversed, I kind of picture like kind of similar to the Tower, but not exactly. The Tower is this like big, huge thing, but with the Five of Swords, I picture like if you have a fight with somebody, like maybe a loved one, or something, and you have this really big fight, and then after the fight, you're kind of like sitting by yourself, kind of thinking about it, and you're like, that was kind of a lot. Like, maybe I shouldn't have yelled that loud, And it's not necessarily about regret. It's more just like wanting to reconcile, wanting to forgive the person, wanting to, forgive, forget, and move on. So interesting we have both of those cards there above each other. Or above and below each other. I'm gonna be honest, and I like to say with my readings that, this can apply to any kind of situation, whatever situation you're in. This isn't just about me telling you exactly, literally what is going on in your life. I'm just reading the general energies of what's going on in your life. However, I am going to say I really feel like this is about a relationship. Everything about this is just making me feel like it's about a relationship, which granted we have these cups here and there too. Yeah. And for me, I really correlate I really associate the Suit of Cups with relationships. So I'm just going to say that. I really feel like this is about a relationship. It might not be, though, for you, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is probably about a relationship. Because the Knight of Cups, I'm just going to say, I feel like this is like, I'm really getting this strong feeling like this is somebody who should not be in your life. I feel like he is representing somebody who you want, maybe, some person who you want to have a relationship with, but you should not. I'm very strongly getting that right now. Or maybe it's somebody you're already with who you should not be with. And I'm especially saying that because here, right below him, we have the Justice card reversed. And that means that things are not adding up. Justice represents truth. So having it reversed is the opposite of truth. It means that there might be some shady stuff going on with this person. And I will say too, of course, the Knight of Cups, this card does usually have masculine energy to it. It depicts a man. But with these readings, this might not be referring to a man. This could refer to anybody of any gender. It's possible they might have masculine traits, but please don't get hung up on the fact that this is a man. It's anybody of any gender. I don't know. That justice card does not look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just getting this very strong feeling like this person needs to go. This is not it. I don't know what is going on with that person. I don't know if they're just not being honest with you. I don't know if there's just like they're treating you unfairly. I don't know. They're just not being held accountable for their actions. I don't like that person. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that. I don't know why that person is giving me some really bad energy, but I don't like that. And I will say too, looking at these cards, I know it might be a little tough for you to see because this is all reversed. Pretty much every single one of these cards is reversed. But I'm seeing here, we have this figure here. Well, I guess I'll show you up close, because I know these shadow cards are a little hard for you guys to see. But we have this figure who's running away from these, like, from their demons, so to speak, right? And I'm noticing that they're running in this, I feel like they're running towards the Knight of Cups, running away from the scary stuff towards this Knight of Cups, you know? And then we also have this star here who, you know, these guys are facing each other, but they're also, I don't know. She's got like her head down. She's like, and I know in this card, you know, she does have a very, I guess I'll show you this too. She does have like a very like peaceful look on her face. But she's also just like not seeing him. She's not looking at him. Right? She's kind of like looking down. You know, things are like peaceful and okay, but she's also not looking at him. She's not looking at this man. So we'll get to these in a minute, but I do want to say real quick with these ones, with this whole thing, I think that maybe you're in a situation where whoever this person is, you're with them for the wrong reasons, so to speak. I don't think this is like a real, true, healthy relationship. I think it's very possible you might be with this person right now, or looking towards this person right now, because you've got other stuff going on in your life. You know, and I think especially with younger people, you know, it can be really easy to do that. I think we've all kind of been in that position where, you know, life is just really not that good right now. But when you're with this one particular person, or when you're thinking about this one particular person, they are such a good distraction. they you know, you feel good when you're with them. They're pretty good, you know. So maybe, you know, I'll just spend all my time with them and then I'll be good. Or, well, if I'm thinking about him, I'm not thinking about all this other ugly stuff in my life. So, you know, running away from these problems towards him. But you are not seeing the real him. And again, I'm saying him, but this is anybody of any gender. Because he is shady. I don't know. I'm getting such a bad vibe. I am getting such a bad vibe. This is not somebody you should be with. And I'll say too, I have been in this exact same position. I know how that feels. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is you're going through. I don't want to sound harsh. I'm just really getting a bad vibe. I uh, I I don't know. But he is not the answer. And I think maybe you even know that deep down. Maybe you know that if you were to look up and really see him, you would know that he is shady. And no, stay away from this man, this person. So, that being said, let's take a look. This looks a little nicer. So we've got this 8 of Cups reversed, which I think is telling me, you know, 8 of Cups represents moving on. It represents, which when we have it reversed, it does have a feeling of like you really are struggling with the decision to move on. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is exactly what, you know, how you're feeling right now. Because it can be tough, you know? And I also want to say too, I don't want to sound like I'm judging you or anything like that. Like I said, I literally was in the same exact position. I know how it feels. We have all been there. And that's not an easy decision to make, but you know what? Again, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insert myself in this, but you will come out on the other end better. When you deal with this ugly stuff, you will come out the other side so much better. So I know you might be struggling with this decision to leave him. It is not the easy one. It is not an easy decision to make. And who knows? Honestly, if you stay with him, the decision might just be made for you. I would suggest getting out of this while you can. I don't think it's going to end well. And I mean, of course, I don't know your situation. Maybe it would be very difficult to get away from him. I don't really know. I just know that the cards are telling me to get out. You need to get out. I don't like him. I don't like him. So it might be a difficult decision to make, but we've got this Ace of Cups here. I want you to really look at this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is such a beautiful card. I mean, look at how just golden, just holding this beautiful cup of this shining golden light. Ace of Cups, I feel like this is directly telling me, literally telling me that if you leave this person, you will find something better. I actually don't even know if this is like you'll find a better person. I think it just means that you will feel so much better. I mean, Ace of Cups, like, its energy is very like, it's just like if it's like you got a new lease on life, you know? It's like getting butterflies in your stomach, getting excited for stuff, having passion for stuff, you know? Yeah. It's a tough decision to make, and I understand not wanting to make it. Because it might be easier in the short term, but in the long term, you've got something way better coming, way better. So, and like I said, even though I am really feeling like this is about a relationship, this could be about anything. I mean, maybe this could relate to your career. Maybe this might be a sign to move on from your career. I don't know. I'm just really feeling like this is about a relationship. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I hope I don't sound insensitive. I know that this is not an easy situation to be in. I don't know. This reading is giving me a lot of feelings. A lot of like I feel like I'm like your parent or something who's like, dude, just get out of there. Just get out. You will find something so much better. You deserve so much better. Just get out of there. What are you doing? Like, that's the feeling I have. But I also don't want to come across as like, I also want to have some empathy and tell you, you know, I understand that it's tough. This is some ugly, scary stuff. It is. But you'll come out the other end so much better. Things will be so much better. So, alright, my Gemini moons, and anybody else who's watching, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you connected with this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity. If you would like some more clarification, or if you have any questions for me, please reach out to me, leave a comment, whatever. I'd be happy to help you out anymore if I can. But yeah, I think that's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!